of Medicare, you have to go through so much, like, I don't know how to say it. I had to meet so many goals. Well, Friday, they had me on the walker, and I can't put any pressure on my foot, any weight on my foot at all, on my left foot, okay? So they have taught me to stand up and pivot with my right foot. It almost sounds like I'm a ballerina. I'm a good pivoter. I can pivot for the best something, okay? I have to put on a tennis shoe because if you pivot in socks, they kind of like get all scrunchy up. Well, they've been teaching me how to hop. I'm a bad hopper, okay? I realized recently that I can't play hopscotch. I'm a bad hopper. Well, I had to hop for, I guess it was Thursday. I had to hop. So she says, okay, go ahead and hop. Well, I hopped. They had the wheelchair behind me, follow me in case I needed to stand. So I hopped and hopped and hopped and hopped. And it's like, okay, I'm tired. I mean, it takes just a big body to keep picking up and going down. So I sat down and she said, oh, you almost made it. Medicare, you have to hop 15 feet and you only hop 14 feet. I said, you tricked me. If you would have told me I had to hop 15 feet, that's 3 more hops. I could have done it. She says, well, we wanted to see you until you got tired. I said, yes, but I would have pushed myself. But on a good note, Saturday, I had a different PT and I had to redo it. And I said, show me where 15 feet is because I will make it. And I made the 15 feet, so I passed it. But so getting back to yesterday, my discharge, finally everything worked out. I was ready to go. Danny and Kelly and the 2 girls, they came because they had to meet me there and then they had to bring my stuff over here. And so they have been working for the last, they started Saturday, Sunday, bringing in stuff here. Because this is temporary, we just wanted to bring the basic necessities. So, no, I have a queen size bed, so they brought a twin bed. They brought my recliner and just little things that I need, but that's like all the furniture and stuff, no hanging stuff or anything. So I did not know what to expect. I have not seen any pictures of this or anything. So the shuttle bus came to get me, which, you know, they put me on this bus. They picked me up at the ramp and everything. And this is so silly, but I've done ministry at Angola prison. And I don't know if anybody has gone to Angola, but you go down the highway and then you take a turn and you go down this long, long road. And then you start seeing the front entrance of Angola. And I used to imagine what the prisoners would feel going down that long road, knowing it's going to be a long time when they're on the other side of the gate. And that's how I felt in that bus. And I started crying. It's like, this is temporary, Kay. Wait, no, shake your head. Your family is taking care of you. But it was just that loss of independency, which we all need, and just like helplessness. So I've arrived at the Phoenix. I had never noticed this place before. It's beautiful on the outside. Well, when they took me off the bus, it was like I was a celebrity. I don't know who all the people were, I can't remember, but this one lady came out and she greeted me and thanked I was here. And then this other lady came out, and then the one who evaluated me, she came over and she says, remember me, welcome, 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 okay? The place is gorgeous. It is luxury, first class. You walk in, there's a fireplace. I didn't see a lot. I haven't ventured out yet. I saw the dining room. I saw the game room, the library. Everything is first class. It is as clean as can be. I noticed a couple of residents. They were all old, but very well dressed. I mean, it's a lovely, lovely place. Well, they brought me to my apartment. Well, on the way to my apartment, I ran into a lady that I knew that used to go to Calvary. And it was so good to see her. And she lives like across the hall from me. So I can't wait to visit with her. I hadn't seen her in a long time. I didn't even know she was living here. So they opened my door and we did a big reveal. Allie was taking a video of me. And they opened the door and it is gorgeous. You walk into a kitchen, a living room, and then they have the bedroom and the bathroom. Kelly has done an amazing job. She bought me little tables. She's got a rug. She's got lamps. I'm telling you, and then whatever she had a Bath and Body plug-in, it smelled like I was on the beach. She bought me a new comforter. I'm telling you, she has, she had to be coming back and forth because this place is gorgeous. I mean, it is so, so nice. I cried. Y'all can go back and look at the video. I mean, I was just amazed. I had no idea. They have big windows. My in the bedroom there's like double windows. The view outside is gorgeous. I mean, I feel like I am at a resort. So they got me settled and everything. I don't have a schedule. I need to get a schedule today. So they bought my television at home is old. It's a good television. It works fine, but I'm told it's stupid. So they bought me a smart TV, and they have me on Roku. I don't know if that's how you say it. I can't figure it out. I'm pretty good technology, and I was able to watch movies last night. I can't find any local shows. I can't find the news, which I don't need to watch the news anyway. But there's certain shows I like. I like Dr. Phil, but I need somebody to come help me because every time it's hooked up to my phone, and I want to watch OWN, and I pressed on OWN. They put a link on the television and say, go to your phone and type in this link and use this password. So I did that. Well, first when I set it up, I had to put a credit card in, which I didn't know if I have to pay for Roku, I don't know. So I would go to the link on my phone, put in that passcode, and it would say, who is your provider? And it would have like Spectrum and Cox and all kind of stuff. I don't have a provider. I have Roku. So I couldn't get to any of the stations I liked, but that would be taken care of. So I'm sitting in my recliner, and they gave me two things. This is the alarm I have to wear around my neck. I just press this button and somebody will come. And then this is the key to my house. The door automatically locks, and then the I don't even know, they're not CNAs, I'm not sure what they're called, but they have one of these, and Danny and Kelly has one of these. So, it's really safe. Let me back up. Before everybody left, this young lady came in and she introduced and she says, I'm your assistant, but I don't know what their title is. And she was very kind and everything. So everybody left. Okay. I asked, I said, no, they encourage you to go down for meals. But I had my pajamas on. I have not, like I said, I haven't gotten dressed since, well, I haven't gotten dressed since January 1st because I hadn't gotten dressed on January 2nd yet. And I was worn out. So I asked her, I said, would you mind bringing me my supper tonight? And she goes, no, I'll bring you your supper. So everybody left. It was so nice to be in my recliner. It's like, oh, I'm back here. I had my cozy blanket. Kelly had fixed me a drink. Had my phone there. Had my tablet. It's like, it was pretty good, And I have this beautiful view out my window. And it was like, this is really nice. Well, whoops, have to go potty. Okay, let me press this. So I don't even remember what time it was. So I press my little thing, and it starts flashing red, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I start wiggling. Well, 25 minutes pass, and it's like, I can't wait anymore. I've got to potty. And I said, I'm pretty strong. So the wheelchair was right by the recliner. My walker was there, and I said, I'm just going to pivot. So I stood up in the recliner, and I pivoted into the wheelchair. No problem. Doing PT, I had to practice using the wheelchair. I'm not really good on the right-hand side, and I'm learning how to get straight and everything. So the apartment's beautiful, and I ran into a couple of woodwork. So I guess Danny paid for damage control. I don't know. So I was able to get into the bathroom. Bathroom's ADA approved, so it's really big. Road close to the toilet. They have handbars over everything, which was easier because they didn't have that at rehab. So I got up, did my thing, took a deep breath, got up, pivoting and got the little thing, and I twisted my bad foot. I did it right by my ankle. I felt when I did it. And PT kept telling me, you need to stay off that foot. You need to be careful because if you put weight on it or injured it, your recovery time is going to be long. Well, I knew I had hurt it. I cried. So I got in the wheelchair, got back to the recliner, got in the recliner, and I hate to burden Kelly. She's been so good, and I just hate to burden her. But I sent her a text, and I said I messed up, and I said I had to go to the bathroom. I couldn't wait any longer. This is what happened. So she says, press the button again and ask for the nurse. I didn't realize there's a nurse here. So I pressed the button again, waited 15 minutes, and the girl came. And she says, I'm sorry I didn't come, but I was serving dinner in the dining room, and I can't respond to calls until after I finish serving my dinner. So this was 25 minutes plus 15 minutes. So I told her what happened, and she says, okay, I'll get the nurse. So it didn't take long for the nurse to come. And so I had my leg propped up, and she says, I really don't think you could hurt it because it's in a cast. And she says, and it holds you firm. And I said, when my leg swells, I can feel the cast because it feels like it's busting out. But my leg's not swollen right now, and I have a lot of room in that cast. And I said, I felt when I twisted it. And she says, well, if you did any damage, you would be in excruciating pain. Are you in excruciating pain? And I said, no, but I am in pain. And she says, when do you go to the orthopedic? I said, on Thursday. She says, don't worry about it. She says, do you have any pain meds? And I said, no. I said, they ordered some, but we haven't picked them up yet. Do you have any ibuprofen? I don't know what I have. I don't know what I have. I said, I don't think so. I said, I know I have aspirin. She says, well, you're just going to have a rough night, aren't you? And I said, I guess I am. And she says, now I'm being blunt here. I'm going to be honest and let you know what's going on. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. It's like I could stay here and say, oh, everything is wonderful. My life is great. I'm just going to be honest. She says, the next time you have to go to the bathroom and nobody responds, just pee on yourself and we'll clean it up when we get to you. I have a problem with that. If I pee on myself, I'm going to pee on my recliner, and I'm not peeing on my recliner. That kind of, okay. So she left. I heard that dinner is served at 5. Well, at 6 o'clock, 2 young ladies came in. One was carrying 3 bottles of dressing, and one was carrying a plate of food. And I was sitting in the recliner. Now, I told Danny and Kelly, there's no sense getting table and chairs here. No, I'll just eat on the recliner. I mean, it's like I'm camping out. So she goes, what you want me to do with this? And I said, well, I guess you could put it on my lap. So she put the plate on my lap, and the other girl says, what kind of salad dressing you want? So I told them what I wanted, so she put salad dressing on my salad. And they said, do you need anything else? I said, no, I'm good, thank you. And they left. And the food was good. It was, I guess it was like a lasagna, but it was with those little squiggly pastas, but very, very, I'm not a big ground meat either, but it was, I don't know, maybe I was hungry. It was very, very tasty. The salad was good. It was very fresh, and they had a piece of bread. No vegetable. I like to eat corn with my red gravy and stuff. So I ate, and it was filling. I can honestly say it was filling. So I put the plate on the arm of my recliner, and I waited, and I figured they'll probably come back and pick this up. Well, an hour later, I gotta go party. I'm old. So I pressed the button, and it took them probably 20 minutes to get here. And I said, first of all, I need to potty. I said, do I call you when I'm finished with this food? They go, oh no, when we're here, we'll just stop by. And I said, am I supposed to do something with these? They go, oh, with these dishes? They said, no, we'll pick up. So they put the dishes in the car, and I said, I can't put any weight on my foot. I need assistance. Okay? They're not CNAs, so I'm really going to have to clarify, like, what do they do, what they don't do. They didn't know where to put my wheelchair. When I told them how to put it so I could pivot, they didn't put the brakes on. It's like they just don't have medical training. So they got me in the wheelchair, and they were sweet. They were sweet girls, okay? They rode me to the bathroom. They put me right in front of the toilet, and I said, I need it over the side. They did not know what to do right then. And It was just really awkward, really awkward. Then they got me back in my chair, and I said, okay, thank you. And then they left. Well, about 9 o'clock, they opened my door because they come and go like they want. They opened my door and they said, just checking on you. I said, oh, thank you so much. I said, do I call y'all when I need to get ready for bed? And they said, well, we get off of work at 11. And I said, well, you want to do it now? They said, oh, well, we have something planned. I said, well, look, whenever you want to come back and we'll get me ready for bed. And they said, okay. So they came back probably about an hour later, probably about 10 o'clock. And so they got me out of my chair. I went into the bathroom, again. And part of my assistance is I do my own medication. So I had put all my medicine in those little, the weekly things. So I said, I need to take my medicine. And she goes, okay, I'll give it to you. And I said, no, I can do that myself. I said, if you can just get me some water. She goes, oh, no, I'll help you. Well, she didn't have on gloves like they wear at the hospital. She had on those thick plastic gloves that you wear like to wash dishes, which are kind of like clumsy. So she opened up like two of my things, like Monday and Tuesday, and just instead of just open up a little Monday, and she put them in her hand. Well, when she put them on that glove, my pills went all over the floor. Mondays and Tuesdays all over the floor. And she goes, oops. And so she started picking them up, and she didn't say, I thought, look, there's one over there, you know? Well, she didn't know which ones go in Monday, which ones go Tuesday. I know, okay, I haven't taken these. So I told her, I said, look, just put them on the counter. I'll separate them and give me the container, and I'll just take Wednesdays, and then I'll just put these back in Tuesday and Wednesdays, you know? And it's like she couldn't understand what I was saying. And I said, it's the same pills every day. So I'll separate them because I want to make sure I'm not getting two or something. And it was pretty much a confusion, okay? So we finally got that straight. They brought me to my bed. They helped me in my, well, no, they didn't help me in bed. I got in my bed myself, and it was really hard because I had nothing to hang on to and stuff. Well, the bed is so comfortable. I'm telling you, I think this was Joshua's bed. I think there must be some kind of foam on top. It was so comfortable. And then Kelly had that new comforter and stuff. It was so good, and I was tired. So they left, and they didn't turn out my lights. And I said, hello, excuse me, can you turn out that light, please? Can you turn out the light? Well, they left on the light in the bathroom, but that's okay. And so I went to sleep. I was tired. All of a sudden, I hear, bah, 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 like if it was a police raid. Woke me up. Put my glasses on, looked at my phone, it was 3:15. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, I don't want to get up because, you know, at that time of the morning, I'm feeling like a little weak and stuff. And it's like, did somebody lock my door by mistake and they can't get in? Is there a fire? Am I getting arrested? You know, what's going on? Bam, 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 bam. It went on for 15 minutes, from 3:15 to 3:30. I'm telling you, relentless. Bam, 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 bam. And I'm thinking, what is going on here? So finally at 3:30, I pressed this button. And I said, if they're out there and I press a button, they're going to think I need help. So maybe they find some kind of special way to get in or something. Well, within 5 minutes, these two ladies come in, and they said, are you calling about the knocking? And I said, well, I like to take care of the knocking, but I also have to go to the restroom. They said it was a resident, and they don't know why she was knocking on my door. And I said, she's been knocking on my door for 15 minutes. They go, oh, okay, we'll get her back to her room. What was that? I'm not in memory care. What was that? I'm telling you, it was relentless. If I meet her today, her and I are going to have words. So these two ladies were exceptional. Even though they did not know what to do, they asked me, they said, what do you have to do? And I said, I need to get into the wheelchair. Can you bring me my walker or something? They did not know what to do, but they were so kind and so nice. And they got me back in my bed. They put the covers on me. I really, really liked them, okay? So they left. So I settled back down. 4 o'clock. There's, in my bedroom, there's a door with no handle, so I don't know what it was. It started going, bam, 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 bam. some kind of machine. I don't know if it's the air conditioner or what, okay? I took a video of it to hear the sound. That went on for an hour. And then go. I thought I was going to lose my mind. I had my fingers in my ears. In fact, whenever I think I need something, I text Kelly and then she'll bring it to me. I put earplugs. It was so miserable, 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 miserable. So about 5:15, I said, I can't take this. I'm getting up. And I said, I'm not calling anybody. I've got to be independent. I'm going to be very careful. Now that I know how I twisted my foot, I'm just going to be very careful. I don't have good upper body strength, but since at PT I've gotten some, and my right leg is pretty strong. So I'm just going to take the bull by the horns and do what I can. So I got in the wheelchair. I went to the bathroom, put on a little makeup because there's no way I was going to do this video without makeup on, and decided I'm going to go ahead and start documenting my journey. So this is I guess this is my full day one. It's going to be a busy day. I have home health coming out. I have PT coming out, OT coming out. The director of the home health care I chose, he's coming out. My friend Lynn's coming to visit. So I'm going to sign off now. My biggest concern right now is taking a shower. Yesterday I took a sponge bath. I just want a shower. I want to wash my hair so bad, but I can't get the sweat. When I took my showers at the rehab hospital, the OT gave them to me. She would put this plastic thing over my cast with tape and everything. I don't think they're going to do that here. I don't think they're equipped. You know, for all this money that my son is paying, something's lacking here. I will find out the answers, and I will do it with kindness because I believe God has me here for a reason. There's a bunch of old people here, and they're probably close their end, but I'm giving the devil a warning. I will tell my testimony to anybody who will hear it, and I will be a vessel of the Lord. And I'm hoping that this revival will break out in this living room, this living place. So I will do another video and I will keep you posted. If you're listening, thank you. I love y'all. Bye-bye.